sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. Yeah, feel so free. My mind wanna jaywalk. Yeah, take a sip of that crazy look in your eyes. As we dance, as we move,
Hello.
4-inch heels, stride on the sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. Yeah, feel so free. My mind wanna jaywalk. Yeah, take a sip of that crazy look in your eyes. As we dance, as we
Get it off, but I think it's more popular.
as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we flow into each other. Wanna live up with you. Wanna make you feel it too. Wanna come around and move closer. Yeah, feel so real. We are a vision. Take a sip of that burning look in your eyes. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we flow into each other. Wanna live up with you. Wanna make you feel it too. Wanna come around and move closer. Yeah, as we move, as we fall.
Yes, no, I love this.
Stride on the sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground.
Lifestyles with Leanne and Company. I think you know that. Well, good morning, everybody. Lifestyles with Leanne and Company. That just has a certain ring to it. I just like, right? Paul, good morning, and Leanne, good morning. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll give everyone an opportunity to get logged in. Hey, everybody! Thank you for being here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Man,
Good morning.
this is the day the Lord has made, and we rejoice. We've got a lot of awesome stuff that we're going to talk about this morning. It's going to kind of go by real quick. We've got an amazing class right after this, and we're going to dive in. We might have a vendor show up, and so there may be something going on. His name's Robert, and he's a great guy, but unfortunately, he is not here yet, and we have not been able to establish communication. So give us just a few, but we're going to dive in the way that we always dive in, and that is with a quick prayer. Let's pray. Father God, Lord, thank you. Gosh, so much to be thankful for. The list could go on and on and on. Thank you for today and this time that we are together. Thank you for our businesses. Thank you for the people who love us. Thank you for the people who we love back. Thank you for our clients, our customers, our closings, the plan and the path and the journey that you have us on. Again, the list goes on. And Lord, we just honor you with thanks and praise. Bless this time that we're together. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Well, we've got Mr. Damian Power on the line. Mr. Mortgage himself, the English English cowboy. What do we call you? Man, I can't hear him.
He's muted.
You're on mute, Damien.
Just scoot back.
And he may have to scoot back a little
ask
bit.
him to unmute himself.
Can you unmute yourself and then scoop? We only see half of your face.
He's talking.
I can't unmute him.
I
You looking
can't.
at me?
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know you were talking to me. It's too early in the meeting. I was on the phone with Liz.
Hey, good morning, man.
How you doing?
I'm good. All right. What's happening in the wonderful world of mortgage?
We got some amazing news. You hear me?
Yeah. We got. All right. What do we got?
Right. So we got a new program last week. The 0% down payment conventional loan. It's a down payment assistance program. So it's conventional guidelines. And so it's up to $15,000 towards down payment assistance. And it goes towards your down payment and closing costs.
And who is that one through?
That's through UWM.
Okay, I saw an email about that, and it's that's an amazing program.
Yeah, so they've done away with that 1% program that they used to have that both them and Rocket had. So that's gone. And so now they're doing the 0 down. We've got to follow the Home One guidelines. Or there's two different versions. I'll be sending out flyers with the info. But basically, if you qualify for a conventional, you'll be able to qualify for this down payment assistance program.
Awesome.
And then if you don't like that, which that's awesome on its own, we've still got the $7,500 towards a down payment with one of our other lenders. And so that one is if you're in that specific zip code.
So free money. That's what
You've
you're
got free
saying.
money coming
right?
from everywhere. It's like I should just be here with a big, throwing it like this. I'll get one of them
Yeah.
guns that flies.
And you need to get,
Yeah.
and just shoot a bunch of $100 bills or whatever. Cool. And I know there's lots of other programs, and we've got it. I was looking at them last night, but from all the different types of borrowers, all the different contribution. I mean, what great credit, low credit. I mean, you are able to pretty much, if it can be done, you can get it done.
Yep, and the seller concessions are being offered as well. So with the down payment assistance and seller concessions, people could get into the home for next to nothing. Even if you're looking to rent, you still need that first and last month and deposit. You can use that to buy a home with these programs.
Right. Awesome. Well, man, thank you for sharing. What's your cell phone number?
832-567-8493.
8493. I see you are in the Houston office. I see Jen Copay. She's online with us now. She's going to be, she's wrapping things up and moving into, she's already been in the mortgage business for a while, but she is wrapping up working in that school. So Jen, man, you did it. Gosh,
Yeah.
how awesome is that? Those last 3 months, they felt like 3 years, didn't they? My wife's a teacher too, and we've been on the countdown since Christmas. So, man, I know how it is.
So yeah, I'm up in the Houston office. David's here today, so we're going to be boring each other with mortgage stories. So.
Awesome. Well, I see I saw his classes already on the schedule and everything else, right?
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, Thursday week. Yeah, May 30th. So yeah, that is awesome. That blows my mind what he offers in this class.
Yeah. I'm super excited about what he's bringing for everybody here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, as always, man, great to see you. If there's something I can do for you, we can do for you, other than send you all the loans, let me know. All right, man. We'll see you.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Take care. Thank you. And good morning, Mr. Castro D. Okay, Jen, 3 more days. You're almost there, girl. You're almost there. All right. Have we heard from Robert?
No.
No? Okay. Well,
Sorry.
we're going to dive on in and, go ahead and get a few housekeeping details out of the way. One of them is the San Antonio property tour. And it's coming, Wednesday, tomorrow, from 9 to 12. And we've got a house on there that is a smoking house, right? It is. And so it's 739 Annabelle in Bulverde, 78163. It's 1231,
Yes.
listed by Aaron. Aaron, you want to tell us about it?
We had broker open house last week, so I'm not sure if anyone saw it, but it's a great house, and it's been sitting a little while, and we need it to sell. So, bring us an offer, but tomorrow, we're joining this group that's doing this caravan. If anybody wants to go, I have room in my Andy's coming with us today. And I have room in my car for another person, but I have some flyers if you guys want to come. We're gonna have lunch, ours is outside, so we'll help you provide it. So, there's a lot of help. There's 5 houses on the shore. And I think they're gonna be doing a little bit of teaching on how to market and videos and things in each house. So,
That's awesome.
if you don't have anything to do.
And what a great opportunity to expand your business. We talk about it in here, and that is spreading out. Certainly San Antonio is the hugest market that we would want to spread out into. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, we've got some news on that.
News alert.
Speaking of spreading out, make sure that you jump in and help Aaron and Amy get some feedback on that house. But again, learn maybe a little bit more about the San Antonio market. We've been selling in the San Antonio market, I don't know, since 2010. So for almost, 15 years. There is an office in the Stone Oak area. It's called Remax Associates. Remax Associates has proudly been serving San Antonio since 1984, y'all. And this is a beautiful office, 6,000 square feet. If you're looking for, the stuff in an office, it's got the stuff in an office, including the location. And as of June 15th, it will be under the Remax Go umbrella, and that is our new office. So what does that mean? That is your new office. What does that mean? When you are on a property tour and you're like, hey, meet me at the San Antonio office, that is your office. You may not know this because we're making the signage right now, but the door right next to the copier, that is agents on the go, mobile agent spots. If you don't have an office here and you want to have an office, for the day, for whatever, you just pop in and go sit in there and you have a spot. We will have the exact same stuff in the San Antonio office also. So you're going to be able to walk in and there's going to be a place for you to go. Where you were last time might be taken by someone and you'll have to go to the one right next to it, but there will be a place for you and you're going to be able to print out, do your copies, contracts, whatever. You may see Karen there. You may see Tanya. You may see a staff member there. And there is a staff there already who will be joining our staff here. And your primary or your connection that you're going to learn or meet, her name is Sue Johnson. And we're super excited about all the knowledge that she brings and everything to the office and all the things that she's going to be able to do to help you in your business. So you're going to start hearing a lot about this over the course of the next 3 weeks. And this is a journey, something that we've been traveling on, or I've been traveling on, truth be told, since 2020. And we were almost in the position to be able to acquire that office way back then, but there were a few roadblocks along the way that are no longer there. And so we're super excited about what that is for you guys. And we're going to have a big party and everyone's invited. And I don't know where it's going to be, but it's going to be fun. All right. So how long? So 1984 to to 2024. How many years is that? That's 40 years. 40 years. So there's gonna be a marketing campaign that's gonna say proudly serving Texas for 40 years. You know, and you're gonna be able to jump on the coattails of that, and that is reality. You know, that office opened in 1984. In 1989, there was a gentleman going to classes, and he dove into the real estate industry. In 1989, I mean, I just graduated high school. You know, and this guy dove, and I back up. He may have been, I don't know. He's not here today. He may have been in real estate before that. It's just he joined the RE/MAX network in 1989. He was a real estate broker owner. I knew him from the Humble area, Humble, Kingwood, Atascocita. He and I lived in the same neighborhood. It'd probably take me 2 shots to hit his house. That's how close we lived. 35 years, Mr. Henry Pruitt. Dang. Yeah. And so that guy has been here and done that from a broker owner perspective to the agent perspective. And then now, of course, a broker associate selling a bunch of real estate. We call him Mr. Buffini because he works the call notes and pop buys, and he's always got tons of listings. And I'm sure he'll be on here today with those listings. All right. Let's see. Let's dive on into As the World Turns. Those of you who've been alive for about as long as me, you remember when you were a kid and you would walk out and your mom was watching TV and there was this, I'm going to call it a globe turning, and your mom was in there watching soap operas. Or that's how it was for me. And one of them was As the World Turns. Well, man, let me get back over here. And so, real estate. Gosh, as the world turns, as NAR turns, because there's breaking news today. Have you got the emails yet? NAR appeals circuit court decision allowing Department of Justice to restart investigation. And what does that mean? I don't know.
Everything stays the same.
I can't say, yeah, everything stays the same for now. That's true. There is a lot of noise. And what do? You stay busy doing what you've been doing, because I got to tell you, there's always these little things that are thrown out in front of you. There's always these little things that are there to potentially trip you up. And it is business as usual. People are buying and selling homes. You'll know this already. I read a little snippet, and that's all they had. And basically it's saying that they aren't liking some of the way that these rules are set up. And so what does that mean? They may make it easier. They make it harder. I'm sure it's going to make it easier. And so as the world turns, as the world of real estate turns, certainly we will keep you up to speed on all of that. All right. And if you have any questions on that, again, we're going to be loud and proud about everything. You may be able to Google NAR Appeals Circuit Court decision. This literally happened today, this morning. So I'm sure you're going to see a lot of the stuff start to hit your inbox today. Oh, there you go. Seeks additional court review. All right. So thank you. Yes, copy that link and go and check it out. All right. Real estate isn't as hard as you may think that it is. And really, some of you are not saying that it's hard. It's just sometimes other people in the transaction are hard. Am I right? You hear this term and we talk about the sandbox. And so I want to talk about the deal. I want to talk about the path of the deal. Because sometimes it could be smoother. Sometimes you just are dealing with hard people and they just don't even know. Like, y'all are causing me problems right now, and we haven't even got to the end, or to the option period negotiations. And if you're being a jerk to me now, and I'm going to my client with this attitude that you're giving me, and then later on you're going to be also coming back to me all sweet and nice, wanting my client to reduce because of this, and this. And I got to tell you, after I deliver all this hard information, and because who makes the decision, you or the client? Right? And so I got to take this stuff back to my client, and y'all are being jerks. And then all of a sudden, and we're going to, do whatever we need to do to keep the deal moving forward, or, maybe negotiate some of those repairs or some of those things at the end of the option period. And sometimes that's where it goes awry. Sometimes that's where, everyone's true colors come out, and man, that's not too pretty. Oh, did we mention there's still maybe this appraisal that we might have to work through later on down the road? About 21 days. And y'all are being, not easy to work with. And then later on, depending on what side of the contract you're on, we're going to try and work together to get to the common place. Sometimes that's hard when people are ugly to each other. I'm going to, when people are not being friendly, not being nice. And so I'm just going to tell you, let's see, Peggy, I don't know, she was here.
Yeah.
She said it perfect the other day because we were working through a difficult situation. And y'all have heard this before. It's easier to catch flies, bees, whatever it is, with sugar than it is with vinegar or with honey rather than vinegar. And that's so true, right? Let's it's my client said this. It's like, I don't even have to be ugly about it because, it is what it is. And my client makes the decision, and, that's what it is. I'm sorry. Or she said yes, or whatever it is. And so I would encourage you, as sometimes you have agents on the other end, really knowing what buttons to push. And I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be real nice over here. I'm trying to be cool, and you're making it hard on me, because you're not, making this easy. And I'm not necessarily saying, you need to jump on my ship, but I am saying let's try to work together and keep the ship moving forward. The closing, that's what we're all trying to get to. And I won't dive into any specifics, but there's give and take in the transaction. That's how we get there. And sometimes your client's not willing to give. And sometimes someone's not willing to take, and sometimes it's just hard. And then sometimes it's up to the agent to step in and facilitate this little expense. Boom, done deal. We close it. We're done. Whew, cost me $300, but made 15 grand or whatever. Sometimes that's just what we do, right? Who's the best problem solver? Real estate agents, right? We can figure out the solution to a problem that is just, Chick-fil-A can't figure out. I encourage you to always play nice in the sandbox. You must be the one who stays in control, right? Deep breath, baby. Deep breath. Because if I lose control and you're already out of control, we're not headed anywhere good, right? We've all been in those transactions. And the reason why I'm talking about it, I guess I dealt with maybe 4 transactions, all different reasons and things last week. But so much so I'm like, okay, I'm on a phone conversation with someone, and man, this particular agent has done everything to get this thing to the closing table. And I'm on the phone with him and his client, and his client was just maybe using words and aggression that, isn't helpful. And he's not right. And so sometimes I know you're dealing with hard clients, and you just gotta kind of hold it together. And it's just another opportunity for you to bite your tongue, and it's just what we do. Yes, hindsight is 2020. And so I can tell you, you always want to position yourself in a place when you are communicating to where you never have to come back and say, well, I'm sorry, I lost my cool. You always want to position yourself in a place where you never have to go back and say you were sorry, that you are sorry. That means you kept your cool. That means it was on them. My wife taught me that. And that's a true story, actually. All right. Todd, mastery. You want me to use someone else? Are you? All right. If you are in the real estate industry and you want to be the master, I picture, someone, all in. How many hours is that?
Well,
It's 10,000.
that's what I've heard.
Well, yeah, exactly, right. It's 10,000
That's where
hours.
it is.
Right, the master of anything. And we're going to dive into that for a second. But if I really want to be the master, here, let's dive into tennis. Or Todd, since we're talking to you, let's dive into golf. If I said, Todd, I need you to be a professional golfer. And you're already a good golfer, right?
Depends on the day.
You're going to have to get out there and you're going to have to go practice. You're going to have to go play golf. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but like 8 hours a day. For
Every single day. Even kind of like JoJo when you had to go running, even when you didn't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's time to get up and go. Even when you don't want to, it's time to go play golf.
Something I didn't think about earlier when we were talking, but mindset. I was just thinking about her, the ability to push through even when she didn't feel like it, and to go run even though she didn't feel like it, or it was too hot, or it was raining, or whatever. She still had to train. And that has to do with your mindset. So if you asked me to be a pro golfer, yes, I would have to do it over and over and over, practice. But I also have to have my mind right, so I didn't get too upset if I didn't hit a certain goal.
Man, and it's over and over and over and over and over and over. And I drop a clothing basket out there 100 yards, and I got my pitching wedge, and I'm trying to drop it in that basket. At first, I'm not as good, but after I've been doing that every single day here, let's just say for a month, I'm a little bit better, right? After I've been doing it every single day for a year, I'm gonna get right. I mean, I know where the swing is, and I'm using that as something easy for us to understand as we are masters of real estate. This is, again, what we do for a living. This is how we pay our bills. This is what funds our life, and our life is in a position to be, the $1 million, life that, has, here I'll say, no regrets, or you cannot do the things that you need to do to master this, and then later on maybe have regret, maybe wish you would have, or gosh, if I would have done that, man, things would be different. Here, true story for me. We didn't do property management here. Gosh, in 2010, when we started this whole thing, we said no property management. There's all these lawsuits and all this stuff. We just don't do it. I buy this new office, and guess what they do? And we live in a tourist town where there's lots of doors, lots of opportunity for lots of property and management. And man, I feel this regret right here. I'm like, golly, if we'd have done property management and started that thing way back in 2010, that would be a different game for us right now.
That's right.
So when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When's the next best time?
Right now.
Now, so here we are. And so that's going to be rolling out here too, also, by the way. But, you know, that's you and your business. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. You are on the road to mastery. And you know what? You show up to the classes, you do the Buffini, you do the activities that you know you need to be doing, even when you don't want to. And you know what? It's like a year later, I can drop it in that basket because I've been doing this. Even when I didn't want to, I'm doing this. That's what you do. And so as we start talking about some of these classes, but I went to that class already. Well, it's maybe new information since the last time you've been there. You know? Well, are y'all still doing bouge? No, that was like, you know, no, we're doing KV Core. And here's the truth. This office is awesome about that, right? We have the statistics behind, and we know that that's funny even to you. But I got to tell you, you're going to be the one to decide where you end up. And it's based on the day-to-day activities that you do. If you're going to be like Todd and be a good golfer, you're going to show up and do the things that you know you need to be doing over and over and over. Again, this is what you do. It's Tuesday, 10:29. Like, this is it. And us too. And so we're trying to do everything we can possibly do to be the best we can be for you. You have lots of choices, and I know y'all are getting hammered. You know, our goal is to do everything we possibly can to be the best office we can possibly be. Right? You are our clients. We are customer service. We want to take care of you. And the same goes for you and your clients. You know, your clients, you know, we're in the Braunfels. There's an agent on every other corner, right? You know, and they've decided to be or chose you. You want to make sure you know what's up, right? You want to make sure that you know the next step, whether that's mortgage, whether that's marketing, whether it's the transaction. So, all right. Providence title class today. And so lunch is being sponsored. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that, Leah?
So it's a class by a Providence title instructor coach. His name is Kevin Harris. I've heard he's great. I've been following on Facebook for a little while. He seems pretty engaging. So he's teaching a speed to lead class, and then lunch is being
So he's doing speed to lead.
speed to lead.
Don't wait until tomorrow to call that lead that you got today.
I'll call 5 minutes ago before it comes in. It's like you should be intuitive, right? So anyhow, Ryan Angle is providing lunch.
Okay, awesome. Super great inspection company, by the way.
Yes.
All right, then Thursday. Those of you who have an office in Seguin sometimes come here to work also. Wonderful. That's what we do. And so there's a lot of stuff laying around Seguin, I'm just saying. And I had a little printer issue, and I went into where the printer room is, and I'm like, it's stacked up even. It's like, here, it doesn't fit there, so we'll put it on top of the stuff that's there. And then it's on top of the stuff that's on top of the stuff. And I'm like, is this even anything that we want? These are like old light bulbs, aren't they?
That's about this guy. He thinks he'll be good one day.
And so see that it's truth,
Yeah.
you know, the truth is. And so, you know, I don't know if it was just the way that I grew up, but, you know, a place for everything and everything in its place. And you know what? It just kind of works really good like that. And I'm not saying that it has to be, you know, military style or anything like that, but I am saying that there's a bunch of crap laying around there. And you know what? We're going to go clean this up. So if you got an office there and you don't want it thrown away, do me a favor. Make sure you are at the office on Thursday at 9 a.m. because we're going to open up that back door and we're going to be hauling stuff to the dumpster. And I'm serious. And and trust me, we're going to use our best judgment. But if we don't think it's trash, so we keep it, and you're like, oh no, that's trash, we'd like to know about that. And so if you office in Seguin, come hang out with us on Thursday, 9 a.m.
Stick around because Karen's going to be doing Instagram reels and photo ops with the new big letters in Seguin.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to clean, if you don't need to clean your space.
And you don't even need to clean your space. Just make sure we don't throw away your stuff.
Yeah. Come at 11 for the photo op too.
You're gonna throw away the MLS books?
All right. Well, we were talking about it. They're right next to the phone books.
And the
And-
typewriter.
Yes.
Typewriter, there's one in the.
There is one in San Antonio, yeah.
You know,
For now,
And they use it.
for now. And they use it?
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they do.
That's scary.
I was like, for what?
but I got to tell you, and so here's the thing about that office. You know, here I'm just going to say they're mega producers, and not just a couple, like almost all of them. And so maybe we need to understand why they use a typewriter. I don't know.
We need to use it. I don't know. I use it.
For $4 million deals.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know.
Well, they got one that was $6 million, and so she was going into retirement. She said, "No, I'll stay out."
Yeah.
And so because she's going to make 180 on the deal, you know. You know, and so we're going to get over there and we're going to, learn a little bit about what they do, and they're going to learn a little bit about what we do, and we'll meet somewhere in the middle, and I think it's going to be good. All right, list to last. If you want to last in this industry, and we got NAR stuff going on, and it's, a bunch of crud, right? We don't know where it's going to be after today's little episode on the NAR appeals, the decision. Who knows? I don't know, but I can tell you, if you have listings, I don't want to say it's just money in the bank and it's just a matter of when it's going to close, but that's kind of how it is, right? As long as it does get to the closing table, you're the one that's in control. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be coming out of the woodworks as soon as these kids come out of school. Boom, it's like someone turned on the light switch, right? And so you want to have listings, and this office is awesome at getting listings. And so I just want you to, as you are on the road to mastery, be spending some time on marketing, on reaching out to your clients, on working your database. Top of mind is first in line, and bringing, relevance to you, for your clients to use you. As we are fixing. Where am I at? Yeah. As we are moving to the time where lots of transactions are going to happen over the course of the next 4.5 months. It's peak season. And you're going to have lots of buyers, yes, but go get those listings. I'm telling you, that's going to be where it's at. And you have a class for that? Is that when is that?
That is Wednesday at noon. Listing with Leah. Join me.
And so you're doing 1031 also.
Yes.
Hello. You know what 1031s are?
Yes.
Cash buyers.
Cash buyers.
They need to spend money right now.
Yeah, and they need to close by X date. They're like quick ones. You want to know how to do that, right? You want to know how to go market to those people, and you just need to know where they're at to start marketing to them. So you'll be teaching that?
Yes. With old Roland titles teaching.
Okay.
But yes, it's on there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what we need to teach? And I'm going to talk about this group setting.
Send it.
Buffini said in R4, you got 100% of a certain amount of people that go get married, and they all go buy a house. And the sad news is 50% of them, give or take a percent here and there, and depending on the year, end in divorce, and then they need to sell. I'm not saying the ambulance chaser or anything like that, but if you're providing a service and you just need to know how to get these listings, how many of you have done a listing for somebody who's going through a divorce? I mean, we all have, right? It is going on, and we have the ability to get that list every day.
Mm-hmm.
and teach them where that list is. So, and certainly probate and all of those things too. And so if there are transactions there, you want to be able to get them. If you don't, somebody else will. And you are providing a service that they want. And so you just want to be able to get in front of some of those attorneys and be marketing to those attorneys so those attorneys know who to call. Who is the professional? You align with the number one most recognized brand in real estate. You can show up with that name tag and that shirt that says RE/MAX on it, and they want you. And that's true. Speaking of shirts.
T-shirts.
Okay, so what are you doing with that?
So I'm, for now, okay, two things. One is having the screen print T-shirt, like the
Because
red one
everybody
that you
loves
like.
those shirts,
Yes.
myself included even.
Yes, so we're gonna do a red one, a blue one, and a gray one this year.
Okay,
It's
but
gonna
can
say
they
RE/MAX.
also get like shirts like a golf shirt and have it put on and
Yes,
put
so
on or
the
whatever they
same-
want?
Yes, so the same woman that I get, she actually used to be an agent here.
Yes.
Angela Ivy is her name, and she owns Bella Blues that's in between the two railroad tracks. And she has an embroidery also as well.
And she
as
has
the
all our
screen
stuff on
print.
file already.
Yes, and she has our screen print and our logo, thank you, that you can have the RE/MAX embroidered on a shirt. And if you want to bring your shirts to me, I'll take them to her and have them done.
Yeah, I mean, when you show up and you look like a pro and you speak like a pro, you're a pro. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a, so, and there's a whole lot more to it than that, right? But you want to certainly dress the part too. All right, let's talk about the mega open house. That's this Saturday, right?
Yes, this Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And
had
so-
about 5 people sign up, so 6 waiting for another flyer.
Man, we're going to go get those leads.
Yeah.
We're going to, get our homes in front of people
Yes.
and move everyone forward.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And okay, so are we still voting for the number? We came across.
Well, the voting will start again here in, probably in the next, maybe by June 1st.
And what great opportunity for marketing, right?
That's right.
All right, the word of the week is mastery, comprehensive knowledge or skill in a subject or accomplishment. We definitely want to master this thing called real estate. It's going to put you in a safer place from a financial standpoint. It's going to put you in a safer place when you are in business. You kind of want to know that you're going to be in business tomorrow, right? You want to make sure that you have clients. If you are a master of this thing called real estate, you've got a pipeline, you've got clients, you've got a business. People know you're open. You've got a marketing plan. You're doing all the things. That's mastery. If you need help with that, we want to sit down and talk with you and work out a plan, a strategy, GPS, goals, plans, strategies. We want to help you with that. Success principle. This can be used often in your industry, in your business. People aren't against you. They are for themselves. The people on the other end of the transaction, they're not against you. They're just for themselves or, their client, right? And so sometimes we just need to remember that. And then, of course, Proverbs 25:28, whoever has no rule over his spirit is like a city broken down with no walls. And so I would encourage you to invest in you. Like we talked about last week, invest a little time, effort, energy, money, because there will be a return for an investment. All right. Is that from that gentleman?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. And then we've got the calendar ahead. Do you have anything else that you wanted to share, Leah?
Yes, next Tuesday, he's not here, to tell you, but next Tuesday, if you are military, any branch, active or veteran, please come up here next Tuesday and take a photo.
So no team meeting next week.
Yes.
We're going to be meeting downstairs or,
Karen, yeah.
and if, depending on how many people, heck, we can go with the gazebo because
Yeah,
whatever. But there will be a big group photo of all the people who have served within this office.
yes.
And then is it on Friday? There's going to be a citywide photo for all the people who
For-
come in off the city to take their photo also?
Yes, on Friday. So the calendar, I changed it. It's actually wrong. That was my fault, but it's correct on the calendar on Back Agent now, our workspace. So that'll be Friday at noon, and anyone, so clients, agents, whoever. We just want to honor the military.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Any thoughts, questions, concerns?
There are bagels in the kitchen for everybody when we finish with the.
Yay.
Jane.
Thanks, Jane.
Jane.
Doesn't have bagels.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
You rock.
Yes. All right, Henry, I see you're on there now. I just want to take this time and congratulate you. 35 years. I know some of those were fun and exciting, and some of those weren't. And so, man, thank you for your commitment to real estate. Thank you for your commitment to RE/MAX. Thank you for your commitment to RE/MAX Go and RE/MAX Associates. So, all right, let's dive in here. Who was I talking to? Hans Drive under contract.
What? Yay.
Well, we're paint, huh?
That is exciting.
Paint helped tremendously, but yeah. And then, of course, inspection found hail damage from the
Oh, no.
That's okay. It's
hail
okay.
damage.
But you're the problem solver. You got this.
Walked into another listing yesterday, and the AC pan was overflowing and water dripping and sheetrock falling down. So yeah. Well,
Yeah. 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 All right. Any other new listings? I know you're working on those.
That was the, well, I've got 1530 Esser Crossing in Meyer Ranch. That is a 4 through just shy of 3,000 square feet. It's huge. Got a game room. It's got a home theater. It's a nice big yard. It's got everything, and it's a 2.5% assumable deal.
Nice.
So if you've got a veteran, I'm pretty sure that the equity payout in there is close to 200 grand, but they can get a second mortgage on their house to cover that.
Right.
If you've got a veteran and they're not looking at assumables, you're out of your mind right now.
Right.
We can pick up 2% loan right now, pretty easy.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Any other listings in here? Yes, ma'am.
2839 Morning Star. It's in Gardens of Penners Creek, which is a gated community. It's a 2.5, 3,400 square feet. Has 2 living areas, a media room, it has a huge Florida room that extends across the back of the house, and it has an attached RV boat, huge.
Those pictures look awesome. I got to tell you, that looked cool.
It closed. Huge.
Yeah.
They have for a center console.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
big.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it's nice, so. He's 139 Kickapoo Trail in Seguin, no HOA, it's a 3.2, 1,800 square feet. It is on a half acre, and it has a huge 20 by 20 screen and porch, really nice. The first one is 649, this one's 375. And then, of course, we still have the installing dogs.
It's just a matter of time.
It will.
Just a matter of time.
Oh,
It's
it's a challenge.
It's a nice community, but it's also it's in the middle of nowhere.
So. Thank you.
All right. Any others in here? Listings? Yes, sir.
That one, it should be live next week. It's 3825 Green Ridge, Church Cibolo. It's in the backside of the North Cliff.
Okay.
There's that gated community that's 55 plus, has an armored yard every 24/7. They're garden homes. The HOA takes care of the yards and everything, but they're full-size 3.2s. This is a really nice 3.2 in the cul-de-sac. And
Did they used to be on the golf course?
no, if you go past the clubhouse, you're going away from 35. It's like down there where that little gas station is.
Okay.
On the left of that.
Got you.
And so they have, maybe in the backside, there's a clubhouse that people use for parties and get-togethers and stuff. Bunko, whatever old people do. And there may have been access back there, but
Wow. All right. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. Any other listings? Yes, sir.
324 Burleson, San Antonio, it's a historic district. It's a little over 1,500 square feet. It's three and a half, built in 1890.
Wow.
It's been updated. It's gorgeous.
And it's downtown, right?
Yeah, it's walking distance from the Riverwalk
Yeah.
district. It's listed at $399. Sellers are motivated.
Got you.
They are motivated. So, for your buyers, let's make a deal.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Any others? We'll dive in online. I see Henry has got lots going on too. Let's see. Pat Bursick. Good morning. Good morning. All right. He is loading a 25619 Horizon Grove Lane in Katy, Texas, 77494 into the MLS right now. 510,000 in the heart of Cinco Ranch. If you've got someone looking for something in Cinco, reach out to Pat Bursick. He is your guy. All right. Leanne Hinch, coming soon for rent. 3109 Douglas Fir Drive in New Braunfels. Downstairs unit, secured entrance. 321 concrete floors with luxury vinyl plank in the bedrooms. Let's see, part of Saturday's mega open house. So y'all can check out this house on Saturday from 10 to 12. Leanne's going to have it going. And then she's got another one for rent, 1408 Lavaca in Canyon Lake, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. New fence, quartz countertops, hardware, paint, water softener, $19.95 per month, fridge, washer and dryer included. Part of Saturday's mega open house again from 1:30 to 3:30. Come check it out. Come see Leanne Hinch. She's your girl. All right. Henry Pruitt, 1017 Sweden Way Drive, Sweden Way, DR Horton Lakeway plan. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1-story, 2034 square feet, only 2 years old, reduced to under 300,000 at 299,900, and the seller is motivated. If you got somebody look, can you go back to that other one? If you've got somebody looking for what neighborhood is that? Got someone looking for almost a new home, reach out to Henry Pruitt. He's your guy. All right. And then 2418 Fayette Drive in Deer Crossing. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2-story, primary bedroom down, excellent shape, includes washer, dryer, refrigerator, 1,734 square feet, price reduced to $315,000. Seller is motivated. And let's see, he's got another one, 5801 Devonwood in Cibolo in Cypress Point. It's a 4-bedroom with 2.5 bath, primary down, new paint in and out, new flooring, new range and microwave, 2,985 square feet. Price reduced to $399,900, and they too are motivated sellers. Then he's got another one. Golly, 354 Stone Park. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,110 square feet. Great shape, large lot, priced at $352. Reach out to Henry Pruitt. He's got a ton of listings. He's got 23091 Patricia Lane in New Caney. That's going to be the northeast quadrant of Houston. Let's see, it's 4663 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2 primary bedrooms downstairs. Sits on 0.9 of an acre. It's reduced to $657,500. All right, and then of course he's got another one. Good job, Henry. Just listed 10/6/27 McClintock in Converse. It's a 2-year-old, 1-story, 1267 square feet. Great upgrade, fantastic covered patio with fire pit, fresh landscaping. It is priced to sell at $242,000 by some motivated sellers. Dang, Henry. Are those all still his to come?
Yes.
Well, I guess you've been a little busy. 116, is it Ray? Commercial lot, 0.6 acres with 200 plus storefront or frontage on Highway 78. Let's see, close to Main Street, priced at $299,900, and will consider owner financing, or it is available. So reach out to Henry if you're looking for some property over there, commercial. And then he's got buyers looking for a 1-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 plus square feet, all masonry, garden home lot up to $550,000. So if you've got anything around what he's looking for, Henry's got a buyer. Investor looking for fixer-upper in New Braunfels. All right. Buyer looking for a duplex in San Marcos, up to $350,000. And hey, way to go. Well,
Cold Notes and Popeyes.
Cold Notes and Popeyes. I tell you, people are buying and selling. It's happening. And so we did a little market research last week, and we looked at the days on market, and it does depend on the price range of the home. And here, the truth is, the lower the price range, the lower the days on market. The higher the price range, the longer the days on market. And there are a few nuances to that. You get a nice, $1 million home up on Lakeway, it's probably going to go in about a day and a half. Or Lakeview, sorry. But if that same home is in the middle of Copper Ridge, it might sit there for a little longer. So as you start seeing all these listings, you may find that some of your listings might sit on the market a little bit longer than they did. And I got to tell you, that's par for the course right now, according to Central Texas and Sabor. So just want to pass that on. If you're interested in knowing more of those statistics, let me know and we'll pull that up. We have the ability to see some of that stuff. All right. Well, it looks like food is coming in, and there's fixing to be an amazing class, and I get to finish 5 minutes early. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this a part of your day. If there's anything you need, we want to help. Y'all take care. See you.